Come closer if you dare, because you're in for a scare. Stay tuned for Asami's Halloween Havoc! Christopher Lee's take on the blood-curdling Dracula is one of the most important moments in horror cinema. Hammer's Dracula film is one of pure mastery. Everything is played correctly. Peter Cushing is a great Van Helsing. For the 1950s, this movie has top-notch effects, and the fact that this iteration of the mad vampire only speaks in the first 10 minutes is enough to be feared. This Dracula movie is very important because it also introduced ideas that would be used in later Dracula films. This was the movie that introduced to a mainstream audience that Dracula is not immune to sunlight. The idea of the cross was brought over from the 1931 film, but the idea of the cross burning into the vampire is completely new for this movie, and it would be used in later films, such as Fright Night. This film holds so much prestige. I would take it over the 1931 Dracula in a heartbeat. That movie was good, but it was very subdued. Dracula was more dramatic, and the movie was a lot more of a period piece than a full-on horror film. This takes the Dracula story and ramps it up to its highest caliber. It reminds me of the later films in this marathon and how kind of gory they all end up being. They took a lot from this film and reversed the stigma of horror films, turning them from period pieces to full-on fear fests. This changed everything. Every horror film basically after this was more convinced to make you scared, rather than make everything so dramatic. It's a passage in the budding, changing division of horror film, and I think it's a film you should go out of your way to see.